Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it's Tuesday, 8:20 in the morning. We started just before 7. We drove a couple of minutes down the road, less than 5 minutes. Go and get loaded out of our sister company. We're now on our way down with one 20-foot, no trailer for now. Yeah, just one 20-foot down to Leigh-on-Sea. Those of you that don't know Leigh-on-Sea, it's down by Southend. Lovely little village or town. Yeah, right on the seafront. Absolute gorgeous place. In fact, I take the children and the wife down there quite a lot in the summer. We're actually delivering down to just behind the cockle sheds. That'd be nice. It's a sunny day. Wouldn't want to do the job in the winter. We see what the day brings. Yeah, so I start at 7. The sister company that I just loaded out of start at 8. And as I say, it's less than 5 minutes from my yard to there. So I've just sat there, just doing nothing, just twiddling my thumbs for a bit. So I'm just about to pull on the A13. We'll get going, get on with the journey. But before I go, if you could just drop in the comments, I've been wondering what exactly it is that you want to see. Yeah, just let me know if you would rather more road footage or more lifting footage. Of course, the bonus I've got with my channel is, because I do the Hiab, the unloading side, it's not, you know, a lot of the other channels, and it's nothing against them. In fact, I personally watch a lot of the other vloggers, hell of a lot of the other vloggers. Yeah, of course, the main of their work is just the driving. The unloading bit is done by a forklift, and it's kind of the same each time. Whereas, as you know, for me, it's the Hiab. Putting containers into some weird and wonderful places and really tight little spots and stuff. But yeah, if it's more Hiab stuff you'd like, then I mean, I don't want my vlogs to go on for hours. I'd like to keep them sort of half hour long, 40 minutes. So of course, the more Hiab work I put in, the less road footage you're going to get. Just let me know in the comments what you'd rather. I'll get on with the journey, and I'll see you up there. Right, so we're only a little bit away now. What are we? 2 miles. This is actually Leigh-on-Sea High Street. Well, it's the very start of it. Now, before I was a lorry driver, I'd done van driving for a little while, for a big paint company. And Southend, Leigh-on-Sea, all this area was my area, or for a part of it, it was. I also done the Ipswich, Suffolk area. That was another round. And then Chelmsford, Colchester area. But this Southend one, In the summer months, absolutely gorgeous run. Yeah, just to come down here and just run up and down the seafront all day. Absolutely loved it. Our times change, eh? So the actual sea at the minute is to my right. You will see in a bit. I'm going to turn right here in a second. Yeah, then head straight down. Straight to it. I knew there was a speed camera here somewhere. There she be. God bless me. That sunlight always makes me sneeze for some reason. Whenever I go South End in the car with the wife and kids, I always use this bit as a cut through as well. It's a lot quicker than sitting in all the traffic going, yeah, the main road that everyone else uses. South End and Leigh-on-Sea used to just be, along the high streets, was just car sales. Every second shop, or yeah, shop front, was a car sales. But over the last, I don't know, 5 years maybe a bit more, yeah, maybe 10 years. Yeah, over the last 10 years I suppose, they all seem to be disappearing. There's very few, there's still a lot, but compared to what there was, there's hardly any now. It used to be the go-to place. If you wanted to buy a car, you went to Leigh-on-Sea or South End. I don't know if that's in shot yet on that front camera. Yeah, the start of the sea. At the start of the sea, like it just starts and ends somewhere. It's the bloody sea. Yeah, you'll see it in front of you now. 7.5 ton except for access. We want access, don't we? Yeah, let's go for it. I don't know why that song's in my head, but it is. Now, I'm slightly concerned about getting into this place. As I say, me, the wife and the kids, Southend Beach itself is ram-packed all summer. Yeah, and I'm not that great in massive crowded areas. Yeah, so we tend to head for here, exactly here, and this is the bit we're about to drive down is the bit that we come and have a little stroll. And I know how tight the turning is into the place. I think we might have a little issue. Decent of him. I had to go wrong side. I wouldn't have made it otherwise. And that, yeah, the little tipper driver. Tipper? Row, roll on, roll off. He knew the score. Well, there's no way I'm going to make that turn in. It's going to be a shunt. I'd have got an Arctic round there. Right, beacon's on. Now, if it wasn't for this lockdown, this bit that we're driving on now is normally rammed of people. Now, I think he said past the boatyard, but I can't say for definite. Did he say past the boatyard? God, some gorgeous boats in there. Yeah, I'm sure he said past the boatyard down here on the right. In there, I think. Gonna go and in one. Literally got millimetres that side. I hope I've come into the right place. Right, let me go find someone, find out what's going on. Oh, he is. Speak to you in a bit. Of course, getting warm out there now. But anyway, that's that one delivered. Just got to try and get out of here now. So I think it'll be easier said than done. Right up there. Bollards down there I don't want to take out. Just came out with millimetres to spare. God, I'm hot now. So it was quite a decent job, that one. Quite enjoyed doing that. I need to get quite high up here because of that Range Rover. I don't think that was there on the way in. Sling her up there on that curb. Round now. Right, so I'm going to head back to our sister company now. Go and get a 10 foot and a 20 foot. We're going to take one to... This is going to be a shunt. One to Tunbridge, and then one across to Maidstone. Have a decent of him. There's a guy here just flashed me out, even though he knew I was going to take a shunt. That'd be really decent. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I always make a big point or a good point of thanking them, car drivers, when they let me out or whatever. Certainly when they give me that amount of room, that amount of space that I need. You know, they don't have to do it. Show them a little bit of respect. And we're out. And although that was a really tight job to get in and out of, it's got to be one of my best jobs or favourite jobs I've done so far. It's nice to be along the, or so close to the sea. Yeah, nice. Anyway, I shall crack on. No more time lapses. You've had one this morning on the way here. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you when we're loaded. See you in a bit. Right, so we're all loaded. Let me just show you the load. Yeah, so I've put the 10 foot on the front, 20 foot behind it. Normally the back of the truck would end here, but I've got an extending bar on the back, which, as you can see, number plate and lights, everything pulls out with it. So it's not classed as an overhang, although as far as I'm concerned it's an overhang from there. It's not an overhang because the back of the truck ends there, but it does mean we got one hell of a tail swing. In fact, that's a 20 foot container. It's about, I don't know, 16 foot overhang. Yeah, you just got to be very mindful of that tail swing as you're turning corners. It can get a bit naughty, to be honest. I don't particularly like carrying it like that. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's crack on, and I'll see you up there. Right, so you rejoin me at the bottom of the A21. I say at the bottom, we're not at the bottom, not at the end of it, but it's where we're coming off. Yeah, I'm literally 2.5 miles from the job. I haven't got a clue what we're looking for. The address is very vague. The address I've got is driveway to Matfield, Chestnut Lane. That's it, that's all I got. And a postcode. Could be fun.
After 400 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, B2160, towards Paddock Wood.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, we are given, without fail, we've always got mobile numbers for customers.
And take the first exit.
Sometimes we get a couple of phone numbers. They do, my company do a very good job of getting us contact details. before they accept the job. So yeah, it's always quite handy having that sort of information on hand. Certainly if you're going to farms or building sites where the places don't exist yet, postcodes don't exist, yeah, just give them a ring, get them to direct you in. Didn't expect to see him come. This is actually 7.5 ton weight limit except for access. So I was expecting to see maybe a skip lorry or bin lorry or something. Definitely weren't expecting to see an Arctic then. Go on, girl. Get up the hill. Since this lockdown has started, there seems to be a hell of a lot of cyclists about. And I'm not talking of just people out, the average person out just riding a bike. There seems to be a lot of people that are professional cyclists. They got all the freaking lycra gear on and yeah, the professional bikes with the little skinny little wheels. Too energetic for me, you just get a fucking car, innit? Or a bus or a taxi. I must get a new mount for that camera that faces me. I mean, I do stabilise the image from that one that faces me. I do stabilise the image to take the shake out during edit. But it's starting to get really annoying having to... Yeah, it's enough to do with editing these videos as it is without having to do that as well. So I must order a new mount. In actual fact, in all honesty, it's not even a proper camera I'm recording that off of. I'm actually recording that off my old Samsung S9 Plus. Just using the front-facing camera. I keep thinking about buying another GoPro, a 3 or a 5 maybe, a second-hand one. The front-facing one I use a GoPro Hero 7 white. It's a good camera to an extent, but it is very limited on functions and settings that you can actually adjust.
After 300 yards,
so yeah, I think a Hero 5 Black will be the next purchase. So if anyone wants to donate a little bit of money towards the channel and some upgraded cameras for me, would be much appreciated. No, I'm only messing. Although if you really want it, you can. Chestnut Lane, right. So this is the lane. Forget about that tail swing wheel. Careful. Right, I think we pull up here. Yeah, we'll pull up here and give the customer a ring, find out where it's got to go. I'll get back to you in a second. Well, this one will be a bit interesting. Going right in the middle of a field, you'll see in a second.
20 yards, turn left, Chestnut Lane. Then, you have reached your destination.
That'll do. Oh, right, so as you can see, we've finished that job. I've pulled out. We're now, where are we? Well, I've literally just left there and across to the last job, 22 miles. It's saying 40 minutes, but we'll do it in 30, 35. So it's just that little 10 foot left. Happy days. Yeah, usually we wouldn't take a Hiab lorry on grass, certainly not that far across grass and mud. But because of the weather we've had, the ground was rock solid, and I mean rock solid. Yeah, I was quite happy to go on there. Customers happy, I'm happy, all is good. Right, let's crack on to the last one, get this day finished. It's 20 past 12. Yeah, as I say, we'll be there for, well, just before 1 o'clock. Get this lifted, and then go straight back to the yard, park her up, disappear home, go and sit in the garden, crack open a drink. By that, I mean a Fanta or a Coke, because I'm driving tomorrow. I won't risk even having one. Just the way I am, not a drinker through the week. Anyway, I shall crack on, and I'll see you at the last one. Let's go! Right, some good and bad news. The bad news is I've actually been and done that delivery already. I'm now on my way back to the yard. The good news is I've done that job already and now on the way back to the yard. No, there is some really bad news actually, and it's the reason I didn't record on that job. I drove in, started reversing across the load of crushed concrete, although there was still some chunks in there. As I'm reversing in, it goes up a hill, bit of a slope. Something caught hold of the rear mudguard, tucked it underneath the rear steer wheel tyre, and just pulled the whole thing off. But not just the arch itself, it's taken everything. It's taken the 2 wing stays clean off. It's it's not good. Yeah, it's actually snapped it at the weld on the chassis. So that means the truck won't be going out tomorrow. Well, it will, but to replace and repair only. Oh, that poor sod broke down. Got to be a DAF. Oh, it's a Scania. Oh, it ain't broke down. There's no way that Scania's broke down. He's probably just having a break. So yeah, that's absolutely screwed everything for me for tomorrow. I don't know how they're going to repair it, what they're going to do. I've got a clue. Really frustrating. I don't like breaking stuff, but it's all part of lorry driving. It happens. It can't be helped. In fairness, you can't see that bit. There's no way of knowing that you're about to run over your own fucking wheel arch. So, never mind. I'll show you the damage when we get back to the yard. Yeah, it's 3/4 of an hour back from here. See you in a bit. Spotted was missing. There it is on the back. You can see it's literally ripped it straight off. Both sides. The repair place can't actually get the lorry in until tomorrow to get it repaired tomorrow afternoon. So we're actually going out in the flatbed tomorrow, Arctic. First job down to Petersfield. Tip 2, another one of ours. In fact, the other 19 plate mile truck, that's coming down to the same job. So we shall tip me, I'll run back to the yard, jump out of that, back into my motor, and then we'll take it in for repair. So nothing else is going to happen today. It's 20 to 4. I'm actually just waiting for the other lorry to come back, the flatbed now, so I can put my gear in it ready for tomorrow. So I shall end the vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one.